Okay, so this is gonna be like a quick ninja guide, a little scuffed ninja guide just for the homies. So here's the deal. Um, I was able to get to Diamond within 2 days. I had Diamond 5 yesterday, and today's day 3 of the patch, and I got Diamond 4. And the reason why I have my titles here on the right side is because I'm in a pretty good position to tell you or like teach other players, because I am not like a established ranked player. I've never played ranked. All of my PvP stuff here is like casual frontline stuff. I've never played like a Season of Feast, you know. So entering ranked right for the first time, it was definitely a learning experience. And there's some stuff here that I like to share. Um, One thing right now that's going on is people are saying that Ninja is pretty weak compared to the other melee DPS. I don't necessarily think that that's true. I think Ninja's pretty good, but it plays like if you ever played League of Legends, kind of plays like an Akali or a Katarina. You are not actually going to be able to carry the game by yourself, and if that's not something that you're comfortable with, that's fine. I think the best games to carry games by yourself, the best classes are Samurai, Dragoon, and Warrior. Now, this can shape up differently as the meta goes on. It's literally day 3, so if new information comes out and, we discover better tactics, please do not date me on day 3 of the patch and be like, oh, well, we know now, like 1 month later, that so-and-so is true and etc. Okay? Let's just be reasonable here. So the first thing I want to talk about Ninja is your position on the team. So the way your ultimate works is effectively, this is a max HP debuff. This is a max HP debuff. So it actually does no damage, but it reduces your opponent's life by 50%, right? So what is the purpose of this move? Why would you want to pick this move? This move deletes the opponent's chance at the final counterplay. And I don't know how to explain this more concisely, but like usually, I'm sure you guys have noticed that like when your opponent is on his last legs, he's on his last 20%, suddenly he becomes like the best player in the world, because he's like, I gotta think of the god level play or else I'm gonna lose. So he comes up with like the crazy turnaround, they win the game and off them. This move is the deleter. It says, nah, you're not gonna come back. You're not gonna turn around the game. I'm gonna end it early. You don't get to play with your last 30% buff. The 30% life gamer buff? The gamer gets a 30% life, and all of a sudden, like, the spirit of Faker descends upon him and he becomes like a fucking Korean legend, Nah, you're just not having it, And the reason why it's so good is because, those moments where like, oh man, we got everyone to 20%, but we couldn't kill anyone. Nah, this is it. This is the button right here for you. So this is a very useful button. Even though it's not going to be the main carry, it's an extremely effective game ender. It's very good at ending the game. And the reason why is because if you look at another class like Dragoon or Samurai or Warrior, they can get everyone kind of low, but sometimes they start living. He runs out of juice. Your homie, your friend, your teammate, he runs out of juice. This is where the juice is. This is the last part of the juice, okay? This is such a useful technique or ability or whatever, because it makes your teammates' damage count. Sometimes, sometimes it feels like your damage doesn't even count. Like I know a friend of mine, he plays Samurai, and every time he's playing, he's doing damage, but then like they barely walk away. The guy barely walks away with like 10% life. Nah, Ninja is the best at making your teammates' damage matter, right? You yourself may not top the damage charts, but you are gonna save your friend's effort. So when your friend puts in effort on killing the other guy, you're gonna make sure that that guy who's like 20% is actually 0%, okay? That's very important. So what are the tools? So the ninja tools are Shuriken and Ice Shuriken. These are like the ranged kill secure buttons, and they're very useful. But not only that, you also have Raiju, which is even more. So you always got, because of the way Mudra works, you lock out of your previous Mudra. So you can't use Ice Shuriken 2 times in a row. But that's okay, because you always have something to chase a 10% individual. That's where the Raiju comes in. Alright, so you Raiju, and then if that one's down, you can Shuriken, okay? Now let's talk about Bunshin real quick, because a lot of people get baited by this. It says that when using Fuma Shuriken or Assassinate, it will half the potency of the Bunshin. But if you use another move, it will double the potency. So use 100% of the potency. Now actually, you're still going to want to use Bunshin on Shuriken and Assassinate, and here's why. If you Bunshin plus Spinning Edge, you get 6k total potency. 3000 times 2 is 6, right? 6k. Then this is 8k potency. So you get 6k, 8k, 10k potency, right? Now, here's the thing. In PvP, you want as much damage front, up and center. You don't want to build up to the Aeolian edge, okay? So instead, if you look at the Fuma Shuriken potency, it's 6,000. Half of 6,000 is 3,000. So when you Bunshin plus Shuriken, you just get 9,000 potency off of the first button. So instead of going 6,000, 8,000, you just go 9,000, 9,000, you know? That's it. That's way better, okay? And even then, 9,000, 9,000, 9,000 is still going to be better than 3,000. You know, it's going to take forever to get here. He's already gone. You know, he's already escaped by the time you reach the Aeolian Edge. And these buttons are not ranged. Like, you are not going to catch anyone pressing these buttons. This is the move right here. Bunshin with Shuriken. When it comes to Assassinate, it's even crazier because it's a 12k potency move. Half of 12k is 6k potency. So you get an 18k potency total move. It's still better than any of these. And it's on one button right away. So, yeah. Put Bunshin on the Fuma Shuriken and the Assassinate. Okay, let's just get that out of the way. Okay. Single target combo. This is what I've been using. You know, it could change as we get better or whatever. Basically, you're going to pre-pop Bunshin and Sakuchi. And this is important because if you Sakuchi first, then Bunshin, you'll break out of stealth, which means you lost 18,000 potency on the target. Don't lose 18,000 potency on the target. You know, you don't want to do that. Okay? You're going to Bunshin first, then Sakuchi. Okay? And when you get on there, you're going to Assassinate, Mug, Mudra Stun, Mudra Ice. Second stun, Shuriken spam. So here, let me write it down for you. Bunshin, yikes, shit, I can't spell. And then, Assass Mug, Mudra Stun. Your Raiju will still hold even after your second Mudra cast. So you're not going to lose your second stun, okay? I'm just letting you know that. Mudra Ice, Mudra Stun 2. Okay? And then if they're still alive, then you got Shuriken spam. You know, this is like the Hail Mary. He's getting away with like 9% life. You get him with the Shuriken spam. Now here's the thing. This combo has a gap. There is like a 1 millisecond moment right here in the Mudra Ice where they can move. I might be thinking, well, why don't you just put the 2 stuns back to back? That's not good, because what will happen is if you put the 2 stuns back to back, he doesn't lose that much life. And basically, you don't want to be close to the opponent. So I'm going to explain this while doing the combo. I've tried double stun and then the Ice Shuriken, but that gets me killed because you're next to the opponent for 2 GCDs. And you don't want to be next to the opponent for 2 GCDs because they're going to see the ninja and they're all going to just like turn around and fucking tap target you and just annihilate your ass, okay? What you got to do, and this is very important in the movement, you got to pull back, you got to backstep, you got to abuse that range on the Ice Shuriken. You're buying yourself some space and then you come back in. And then you buy yourself space again with the Shuriken. You always want to buy yourself space with the Shuriken. This is like a survivability tool. It's unreal how much like HP I've conserved by spamming shuriken, not getting in there, not trying to do melee GCDs, always trying to spam shuriken, keep my distance. Because here's the thing, my melee GCD combo is kind of worthless. You know, I don't want to be in there fighting with a samurai or a dragoon. They're gonna clap my ass, right? But what I want to do is I want to stun them, I want to mug them, I want to run away, I want to throw shurikens, I want to stun them, get out, you know, it's all trickery, you know. You don't actually want to take any fair fights, okay? And you kind of signed up for this. You kind of signed up for this playstyle if you pick this job, which is kind of like what I like to do. I like doing cheesy fights. I like doing like tricks and slicks and whatever. Like that's kind of what I like to do. If you want like a more honest man mode job, you know, ninja might not be the class, okay? So I'm gonna run you through a demo of this combo, okay? So I'm gonna repeat it right now. It's gonna be Bunshin Tsukuchi, Assassinate, Mug Mudra, Stun, Mudra Ice, Stun. Then leftover Shuriken, and you also want to like buy yourself space. Alright, so here's how it's gonna look. So this combo that I just did, the full combo right here, I've tested this on a warrior in the dueling area over there, and basically it's a full one shot. It's a full one shot if he doesn't recuperate. Okay? Now let's talk about recuperate. You're just gonna have to accept that recuperate is in the game, and you have to play around it. So the way that you're gonna have to do this is you're gonna have to check mana bars. You want to burst people who are low on mana. Okay? Now in the opening game, everyone's full on mana. Everyone's full mana. So you just have to realize that for the opening burst, you need help. You're not gonna kill through someone who knows how to play. You know, if this happens to me, if this combo happens to me, I'm immediately purifying and spamming. I'm spamming recuperate, right? Now here's the thing. The reason why you want to bridge the stun gap is because of purify. Now here's the thing. See what it says? After you remove a stun, it blocks the remaining stuns for 5 seconds. Now GCDs are 2 seconds each. So what you can do, and I do this shit all the time, is if he fucking purifies this one, I'm chilling. You know, I got 6 full seconds. Oh, his purify effect ran out. Oh, what's up, baby? It's time for round 2. Like easy, you know. But if you put the two stuns next to each other, oh, he purified and you stun him again, and the purify does nothing. The stun doesn't go through because he purified. So you have to space out the stuns. You have to account for the purify. Okay. Now you might say, oh yeah, but like these players suck. You know, they're never gonna purify. Trust me, baby. It's happened to me. You know, I've gotten like purified, counter stunned, like immediately bodied. When I was double Raijuing, you know, you learn your lesson the hard way. Just take my advice. Space out your Raiju. Put the Ice Shuriken in between. Watch him. If he purifies, you know what to do. If he doesn't purify, you can go in for the second stun. Easy money, right? Now, the one marker, it's important to have the one marker on your hotbar because you really need a little bit of help. You don't need a lot of help, okay? But you do need like an extra silence or like any extra CC guarantees a kill. Now, sometimes you're gonna run into players who want to lead, and as a ninja player, you're very good at following. You don't have to always lead. I would say that I get a lot of wins just by playing off of my teammates at all elo. You know, some guy's coming in and he's Mr. One marker. All right, bet, bro. Like, yeah, I'm on your target. Let's go. You know, because I'm really good at doing that last little bit of damage. The guy's running away. You know, you got a lot of potency to work with. Like, if from range, if there's a guy running away, you can be like, ha. And then let's say he's still running away. You can just spam this. So you know, you got 3 of them. You know, and if he's still running away, you can still one more. You know, and then you get another one. It's like so much chase. The amount of damage might not be super impressive compared to Dragoon or Samurai, but the damage that you do at the end of the HP bar is so important. Like, damage at the end of the HP bar is different than damage at the beginning of the HP bar. So always make sure that you're looking at HP bars, and you always want to hit the guy who's like potting around the corner. He's like trying to run away. He's on his last legs. That's your job. That's your job to make sure that he gets the death. That he doesn't get the 4.5 second pot time. Nah. You gotta make sure that he gets the 12-second death. Okay? That's your job as ninja. You convert those 4.5 second potions into 12-second deaths. Alright? And once you get into that mentality, the job feels really fun. You make a lot of progress, and you kind of like get to play while still playing a supporty job. You still have like a very high impact on the game. So that was my ninja like scuffed day 3 guide. I hope you enjoyed it. And this one's out for the shout outs to the PvP community. Yeah, I love you guys. Alright, bye bye. How do I fucking close this shit? Oh, here it is.